So yesterday, Mario Hezonja signed with the Greek club Panathinaikos. He signed a contract for the rest of the season, so most likely that means that this season in the NBA will be played without Mario. Now, some fans may not even know who I'm talking about right now, and I can't blame them. Mario Hezonja really hasn't done anything spectacular in the NBA. His best highlight is probably blocking LeBron James' shot attempt to win the game. It was his block that sealed the win for the Knicks. And blocking LeBron James, that doesn't happen every day. But if that's the only thing I can really remember about his career, it's worth asking, is Mario Hezonja an NBA bust? Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Purple Prince here. So back in 2015, before the 2015 NBA draft, Mario Hezonja was regarded as the cockiest NBA draft prospect in years. Back in Europe, where he played before being drafted in the NBA, he was constantly trash-talking opponents, hanging at the rim after dunks, and showboating after making a shot. You know how sometimes when your team is up by a significant amount of points and there's a little time left in the game, you just dribble out the clock? Not Hezonja. Once, with his team up 19 points and only 5 seconds left on the clock, instead of dribbling out the clock, he put an exclamation point on the game. Like it or not, that was him. The draft scouts were very high on Hezonja. He had good size for a wing at 6'8" and 200 pounds, he could handle the ball, he had the athleticism, he had everything. Some articles before the draft stated that he's the most versatile shooter in the 2015 NBA draft, that he was a deadly shooter. Some had lower expectations. SB Nation, for example, put out an article saying that his greatest gift is also his greatest flaw. His scores mentality causes forced shots and a little bit of chaos in the team game that is basketball. A little more than 5 years later, we kinda see that those who had lower expectations were right. Even though there were some concerns, Hezonja still was drafted pretty high at the number 5 spot by the Orlando Magic. A lot of draft analysts gave Orlando Magic an A or even an A+ grade on drafting Hezonja. For example, Chris Mannix from Sports Illustrated said, "I love Hezonja. He has star power written all over him. Much has been made of Hezonja's shooting and it's a strength, but Hezonja is the total package. He can take it to the basket, he can finish at the rim, he wants to dunk on opponents. He will need to work on his ball handling and his defense needs work, but Scott Skiles will get a lot of use out of a player with this kind of natural talent. Bottom line, he was the most talented player on the board." Yup, so much for that one. Pretty quickly, everyone, including the Orlando Magic, saw that Mario Hezonja might not be as good as advertised. Hezonja was good in his first NBA game, scoring 11 points and making 3 3-pointers in a narrow loss. But after that, it was all about struggle and inconsistency. He scored in double digits 20 times throughout his rookie year, but almost every double-digit point game was followed by a subpar game with a bad field goal percentage. Hezonja finished his rookie season averaging 17.9 minutes, 6.1 points, and 2.2 rebounds per game. He shot 43.3% from the field and 34.9% from the three. Definitely not what most expected. His second season started a bit better, but soon enough it was clear that Hezonja wasn't in Orlando's future plans. Just a little bit more than a year into his NBA career, Hezonja was already on the trade block. More importantly, his shot also disappeared. Now, the limited playing time and being in and out of rotation didn't help, but still he just didn't perform when necessary. Then Orlando Magic head coach Frank Vogel would start to play him at the power forward spot, but it still didn't feel comfortable. He would become better as the season went on, but there was no real progress shown when comparing to his rookie year. He finished the second season averaging just 4.9 points and shooting 35.5% from the field and 29.9% from the three. His subpar performance resulted in Orlando Magic declining his fourth-year option, and it was pretty clear that his days in Orlando are counted. Some trade talks escalated, but in the end, Hezonja spent one more full season in Orlando, actually putting up some decent numbers. In 22.1 minutes per game, he averaged 9.6 points and 3.7 rebounds. His field goal percentage jumped to 44.2%, and his three-point shooting improved to 33.7%. But he still needed a change of scenery. So in the summer of 2018, Hezonja signed a one-year $6.5 million deal with the Knicks. This seemed like a good opportunity to finally prove himself, get more playing time, and improve as a player. But he flopped that opportunity. He did have some strong games and he blocked LeBron James' shot, but overall he returned back to his Orlando struggles, shooting as low as 27.6% from the three. Once again, he showed some potential later in the season. He even had a triple-double, but that wasn't enough for the Knicks to keep him even though he wanted to stay in New York. His next stop in the NBA? A 2-year deal with the Portland Trail Blazers. Once again, quite ineffective on offense, but an improving defender. When Damian Lillard was out, Hezonja had a good 5-game stretch, but again, overall, it didn't materialize in a quality season. In 16.4 minutes per game, he averaged just 4.8 points on 42.2% shooting from the field and 30.8% from the three. Before the start of the season, Hezonja was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies, but he didn't even get a chance anymore as he was waived by them. Nobody else picked him up, so now he returns to Europe. His NBA career isn't done by any means, but it's definitely put on pause. So far, he has not been able to reach his potential as an NBA star. Could he improve his skills in Europe, become a better player, and then return to the NBA and be a quality contributor? Absolutely. After all, he's about to be just 26 years old. There's plenty of time to revive his NBA career. But what do you think, guys? Can we already call Mario Hezonja an NBA bust, or will he get another chance and redeem himself in the NBA? Could he become a quality NBA starter in the future, or maybe even be an all-star? Please leave your comment down below. Don't forget to leave a like for the video, press the bell button to be notified when I upload, and subscribe to the channel. That's about it for today. Thanks for watching. This was Purple Prince, and I'm out.